Hey guys, this is Mr. Case over at Lincoln Elementary, third and fourth grade special education teacher. Um, I'm hoping you're enjoying the videos I've been making for a while. Students are out of school due to the coronavirus. This is just a little video. It's not mandatory for the kids to watch, but I hope they do watch it. It's kind of about my mission statement. So you're probably wondering why do I have the words "why" behind me? So I feel like it's important that we all have a mission statement. Mr. Brewer, our superintendent, kind of beginning of the year, came up and said, he wanted us, the teachers, and the rest of the staff, come up with a mission statement. And so I sat around a couple of weeks trying to think of one because he wanted it to be personal to us. So sat around thinking, and I came up with one. Don't exactly remember how it goes because it was about 20 words long. But I had to deal with learn from your mistakes. So I was all happy. I thought I had nailed it. I was sitting in a meeting with Mr. Brewer. He asked if anybody had came up with a mission statement and raised my hand. I was like, yeah, I think I got one. Say all 20 words or however long it was. And Mr. Brewer sitting there quiet. I'm nervous, like, oh gosh, he's going to be like, that's terrible. I know he would never say that, but he just looks at me and goes, that's good, but he sums up in 2 words: fail forward. And at first I was like, fail forward, what's that mean? And he explained it to me, and it's the name of a book that he actually gave me. And I highly recommend reading that book if you get a chance. But it really sums up my why. Why am I here? Why am I teaching? What is my purpose of being here? And just to go into depth about fail forward, what it means is so we learn from our mistakes. I've never met somebody who succeeds every time on their first try. You learn from that mistake you made. Rather it's sports, like I coach high school football. As a coach and as a past player, I've made plenty of mistakes. But I've gone back, watched the film of the games, learn from that mistake, use it to correct myself and make myself and my players better as the season went on. Do it anywhere, school. Do bad on the test. Okay, I'm gonna go back, look at the problems I got wrong, correct them, learn from it, so then the next time we're learning about this and taking the test on it, I'm gonna do better. And it's really a personal message to me because in school I was never the best student. Doesn't mean I'm not a good teacher. Don't hold it against me. But I had made a lot of mistakes in my past. I had failed forward because each mistake I learned from. Right out of high school, I went to Northern Kentucky University. I went for 3 semesters. Clearly was not focused on the bigger picture. Grades weren't so good. Dropped out. I was working about 40 hours a week at Home Depot until I got into the skilled trades. I became a welder. It's a great job, but just didn't feel like what I wanted to be doing with my life. So one Saturday morning, I just decided, while working overtime, I want to go back to school and be a teacher. Luckily at the time, I was taking night classes at Gateway Community and Technical College. So that next Saturday, I quit my job. Probably not the smartest idea with no backup plan, but took a semester at Gateway to do some gen ed classes, and the next semester I transferred back into Northern Kentucky, just barely got accepted. But I made a lot of mistakes still on my second try at Northern Kentucky because unlike my colleagues, some of them school came natural. Me, I had to work harder than they did just to, get through school. Just because I was, the way it was taught wasn't exactly the best way I learned. I was more of a hands-on guy. Reading out of a book was not me. But because of my mistakes I made in class or on tests and other areas in school, I learned from them and I failed forward. Got my degree, first one in my family to graduate college, and not because I succeeded every time, but because I made more mistakes than I did succeed. So, and I find that really personal with my profession now, being a special education teacher. Because my job is to help my students out a little bit extra, teach them how to self-advocate for themselves. I didn't really have that when I was in school. I mean, I had teachers that were great, but I never really had somebody teach me how to self-advocate for myself. So it's kind of what brought me here. That's why I'm so passionate about being a special ed teacher. I also had a degree in middle grade sciences. Had 3 or 4 or 5 job offers out of college for teaching science, but that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a special ed teacher, and here I am now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed a little story about myself, about why I am a special ed teacher here at Lincoln Elementary. Hope everybody's staying safe. Hopefully this coronavirus thing blows over. We can get back in school, and hopefully for my students over these next couple of weeks, you guys keep learning. Thanks. Stay safe, guys.